Oh shit, Jules. Yo, what's good, sis? What's good with all this Halloween?
What's up, yo?
Hold on. What's all this Halloween shit already,
It's
though?
officially Halloween season!
No, it is not.
Get in the spirit, Snug.
It's like
fucking Halloween!
It's like the beginning of September. Why is everybody doing this shit? My neighbors got their big blow-up shit up already. Like, what the fuck? It's like 2 months away.
Yo, what do you... I start celebrating September 1st. That's
Wow.
Halloween, bro. It's
September
Halloween.
1st?
Spooky World is officially opening up this year. They don't give a fuck. They said fuck Corona.
Yo, this is fucking weird, though.
Yo,
You
really, your
look
neighbors?
crazy right now. Yo, just so everyone knows, this is rocking an actual Michael Myers mask right now.
Yeah,
Yo,
boy.
best part, Jules, I had no idea he was staring at me like that when I was waiting for the cue.
That's hilarious.
That shit look crazy, I bet, on this vid.
Yo, is your neighbors really fucking already rocking
Dog,
Halloween
it's not just them, it's everywhere. Like, since like 2 weeks ago, every store I go into is everywhere. I'm like, dog, this shit is 2 months away.
I think because of the Corona, people are just like...
You gotta take that shit off, yo.
Yeah, I do, right? All right, hold on. Let's keep it going. I'm not just in this mood. I'm not just in this mood!
Okay, there we go. New Conway out right now.
Watching CNN.
Woo.
Black Whip.
Blue Method Man verse, crazy. You heard this shit yet, Stizzy?
I have, baby.
This shit is crazy. This might be my favorite rap album of the year.
Was riding around dirty to this today, boy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Like you said earlier, bro, Meth coming in the past year with these fucking godlike features.
Yeah, he's coming in with some GOAT-like fucking verses in the last couple years.
Conway the Machine album out now, From King to a God.
Yo, and he jumped on some beats that you wouldn't maybe think of hear Conway on this shit. Like that joint with Caesar, what's her name? Amani Caesar. That beat is crazy. Woo! I'm curious what somebody like Money Miz, like if he likes Conway over beats like this. I gotta ask him.
Let's go, everyone out there, turn up!
Yeah.
You didn't think Conway would do something like this to him.
I mean, the beat is crazy. Why would he not?
It kind of sounds like ASAP Ferg, though, don't
It's
it?
got that vibe.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
You know what else dropped this week, Sizzy?
What do we got?
My brother Rex dropped the album this week. There you go.
Recca Flame
New Rex
in the
album Things.
building.
Available now everywhere. You heard the Rex shit?
Oh man, I need to hear it all the way through. There's been so much music. When did
Rex
this
shit
come
is
out the other
crazy.
day?
Same day, the 11th. You know how Rex does.
Yeah, let's let this run for just a couple seconds.
Yeah, man. Rex got some producers on here too. Got some features on here too. Next level shit.
Yo, you know what we should do?
Hit him. For real?
Yeah, why not? Shall we?
Try him.
All right, real quick. Real quick, Stuck on Stuff, episode 75, gentlemen. 75. 75 fucking episodes we have been out here rocking. Yeah, let's try to get. Let's see if we can get this brother on the phone. Let's see if that works. Let's see.
Shit better work, yo. Turn him up.
Let's see. Let's see if we get the fuck you button.
REKS.
Peace.
Yo, Recca Flame in the building. You are live on the Stuck on Stuff podcast. What up, though?
Chillin'. How you doing, family?
We all right, man. We were just listening to this, listening to some of this new album, and we said, yo, fuck it, we want to try to give you a call and see if we could get you on real quick.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all taking the time, man. You know what it is. It's family.
You already know.
Where you
bro.
at? You in Florida, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah, down in Florida. Peace, King. You know what I'm saying? We down in Florida. Moved down here a couple of months ago.
Dope.
Blessings upon blessings upon blessings, bro. Yo, Rex, real quick, you are like notorious for these like acronyms, bro. Like, so real quick,
Rex
like,
loves a good acronym.
Rex loves a good acronym. Real quick, like, what made you go with the concept things? The hunger inside never gets satisfied. Like, how did you land on that? What was the process of that like?
Well, I was dealing with the juxtaposition of, the materialism that individuals chase, thinking that things are what's going to make us happy and find joy in our life. So that juxtaposed against the idea and concept of, not chasing materialism and finding that the true joy and happiness that we get in our life comes from our family and the more simplistic aspects of the life that sometimes we lose sight of.
Crazy.
Crazy
Rex,
deep.
tell them just a little about this murderous row of producers you got on this shit.
For real.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So, whenever I don't do the one-off producer situation, I love to just, go with, a classic feel of producers. So we were able to tap in with Knots, Apollo Brown, Static Selector, Marco Polo, Evidence. And then we have, some of the local lesser name, but super, super duper producers brother by the name of Drugs Beats, my longtime working partner, Short Fuse, John Glass, Andre X for the first time laced me with a record.
What did Glass?
Brother by the name of Mefuck.
What did Glass do?
Who's done a lot of work.
Glass did the intro, right?
Glass did the intro. He did the intro, Strong Ready Able.
That shit is
very
crazy.
Personal record right there.
I love that intro.
And that's the second time Glass did an intro for me. Him and Melks both did the intro for The Greatest X.
Right. Shout out Melks, too.
Yeah, shout out Melks. Shout out Glass House, the whole Glass House team. Yo, Rex, have you been keeping up with I know you're not the hugest social media guy, but I'm curious if in the past 24 to 48 hours you've caught any of this Kanye West stuff that's been going on. Cuz I'm just curious, cuz it just made me think of cuz I'm fresh off of seeing that, and it just made me think of the Say Goodnight line, but turn up my face to Kanye West crying and with you just talking about that juxtaposition, I was just curious if you caught any of what Kanye's been ranting about the past 24 hours and how you felt about that, because he's kind of on that.
No,
not at all.
Yo, Rex.
Nah, I mean, you can put me on. I'd be tapped out of shit like that, man. I don't pay attention to that.
Nah, I figured.
Stuff. I don't really.
He's been tweeting some crazy
shit.
He's been tweeting some crazy stuff, but there is a lot of truth and valid points in what he's been tweeting.
There might be. I mean, I haven't seen them all, but I do know he built an actual wall around his crib.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that
shit is
later.
crazy.
But no, he's been really on the whole artists need to own their masters, and especially today when we're in the middle of a pandemic, that there's no tour money, there's no show money, there's no nothing. So now more than ever, you need to be getting money from the actual music.
Yeah.
So
I also believe to piggyback off that, artists need to have residual income and other revenue streams, and not just focus on being an artist. Our creativity can be utilized in various formats, and we don't need to just pick up a mic, pick up a ball. We don't have to just get behind the boards. There's so many vast ways in which we can utilize our services.
So true.
I heard you got that. I heard you got that healthy food going for you now.
Absolutely. We got No Swine Lord. That's a movement that we've been working with for over a year now. We're gonna once we finalize our location in Georgia, our plan is to start the food truck. We have that business in the works. I mean, it's already a business, but we were doing home services with a lot of homies in the local area in terms of doing food prep and myself, the Young Queen, and the Queen would do a day each, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'd make dinner dishes, smoothies. Sometimes we do breakfast for people in the neighborhood. So now when we get to Georgia, that's going to be our final landing spot. When we get out there, are to start the food truck, because at some point we're going to continuously be able to be mobile, and we look forward to that new normal.
That's going to be crazy.
That's so dope.
Yo, Rex, I remember we were talking a year or two or so about doing more joints together or something along those lines, and he was like, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
You were like, yo, I fucked up. I know I got you in the next one. Was I just too white for this particular project?
Yeah. I do that. I appreciate you calling me out on that.
Just for this particular project, I was too white for this one, but maybe on the next one, right? Because you touch a lot of shit.
The next one, you might be more too white for the next one.
Yeah,
I won't say that. I won't even say. I'm not. Just to go off your joke and what have you. But no, it's not anything like that, man. It's just timing, right timing, and making it work. It took forever for me and Fuse to get in the lab together. We would always talk about that very thing as well. And then once we got in, it was just nonstop.
That's how it
has
goes.
Nothing to do with the flow of the the juices and the vibrations. It's just really when like we were able to link up in that regard, and it remains organic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the most, that more than anything is that it could be organic. Drugs Beats, who's on this album, I was talking to him years ago about putting work together, and he would send me stuff, and I just it wasn't right for what I was doing at the time.
Shit is all about timing with that shit.
Facts.
All timing with that shit.
Yeah, it's all about timing and making sure things are organic. And I got it's incredible, like some of the people I've been building with, like since this album, and we've been talking about doing some things. So like I'm already back in the lab and working, and I got some really cool things coming really soon.
Dope.
I know it's on to bigger and better things, for all of us always. But I'd be remiss if I didn't just tell you real quick and just kind of ask you. 25th Hour is now closing in on 3 million views, bro.
Crazy.
How do you feel about that?
It's dope. I mean, it's dope. It's a testament to like, the years put in, and it doesn't hurt to have a producer like DJ Premier on it, right? So,
Facts.
it's just a beautiful accomplishment, and I'm very proud of what that record has done for my career. It still continues to do for my career, and I couldn't ask for anything else. It's beautiful.
Yo, you heard the new Nas album?
I have.
What'd you think?
Okay, so like it's interesting because like a lot of people are so enamored with the album, and I do think it's a solid album. I personally feel like and it's not big. I love Hit Boy. It's not really that. I feel like there's a lack of some growth on the album, and not for me. Nas is like Nas is Nas. So like when it comes to hearing his material, I'm gonna be very critical, super critical of everything. And over the years, like in past albums, it was like I'd have a problem with some of the beat selection for the most part. But I mean he's always been my favorite artist.
Overall,
that's why I asked.
Lyrically, I think it's either, you know what I'm saying, it's still either him or Black Thought. And it was always Nas for me, and so with this album it has so many gems, but then there's a stale feeling in a lot of ways. And we're having an interesting conversation. If I could just say this real quick, I was having a conversation on this other podcast. I won't mention. I don't know how you guys feel about all that.
We don't
kind of
fuck
stuff.
with them, yo.
Anyways, but
They're trash.
yeah, word. Right, but anyway, so I was on another podcast, and the homies were having a conversation with OC and Mike Geronimo and Blackistan.
I actually peeped that, Rex. I watched the whole thing.
Yo, so if you see like me and Mike Geronimo, we going back and forth a little bit about that very thing, because he's like, he loves the album, and it's like, for me, we can't just settle just because nowadays, things have changed, and like, music, it's not so much about the lyrics anymore. It's like, it's just a wave or a vibe.
But Nas still gives you the lyrics, though.
Yeah, he absolutely does. But I felt like again, there were some things on that album, certain records, where he was giving you the lyrics because he's Nas, but at the same time, the records is like just a settle. There's a few joints on there where I'm like, yo, you could have done without this. You could have done without going here. And then obviously he had some incredible joints like Car 85 and the Ultra Black, like the records are phenomenal, that are phenomenal.
See, I actually like hearing Nas on some of those beats, like the beat that had Lil Durk on it and shit. Like I actually think he sounds good when he's in pocket, and just it wasn't like the Kanye beats. It was like he was more in pocket on this one. Like I thought he overall bodied the shit.
Word. I mean, and that's the wonderful thing about our abilities to like analyze and be
everyone critiques
super
it differently.
Critical of our heroes. Yeah. And I'm just being critical of a hero.
Exactly.
The way I see it. And the way I do art. But I do not deny the need for us to grow creatively into our own artistic space.
Yes.
That we have to leave room for that. And so I appreciate Nas growing into his artistic space. But there are times where like messages that I expect from Nas to grow, I feel like they remain stagnant a bit.
I would say my main issue with people that didn't fuck with the shit is that like Did you expect Illmatic 2 in 2020? Like, what are we doing? It's not supposed to sound like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not from my regard, but I get why you would say that, and that's a valid point. It's a valid point to make. You can't expect individuals to go into their old bag and create or polish off an old stone and display it as if that's the same old stone.
Yeah.
I don't expect that. I don't expect that from Nas. But what I do expect, in terms of, I don't remember what the record is where it's like, it's just a shorty joint. I gotta listen again, but it's like he talking like he was talking on like the joint with Genuine, where he's like talking disrespectful to shorties, you know what I'm saying? And in a period in the time where I'm like, yo, Nas, man, you gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do better. Your representation is so paramount, and you're such an influencer. How can you be talking in this regard in 2020?
Maybe it was spicy, and maybe it was because the dudes that was on the joints with him.
Whatever it was, like he was talking out of pocket, and I'm like, yo, dog, you can't be representing in that manner. And that's a dialogue, that's a point of disagreement for some of us. But that would be a man-to-man conversation that if I was sitting in the room with homie, I'd be like, look, you know what I mean? You have value, and you know your level of leverage over like minds. So you gotta be mindful when you have that, especially in 2020.
There's definitely something to that, because like on that joint, them cats is like 20 years younger than him. Talking, the whole verse is just disrespecting a bitch, like the other dude.
So it's out of pocket.
It is a little out of pocket
in my view. If I hear the baby, like, cause I rock with a lot of new heads. I like the baby, and I like I like that a few little baby records. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's dope. I feel like people wouldn't think that about Rex. That's why I like that.
Yeah,
I like Rex
saying
saying
that, because even when people tell, like, yo, when I play certain things, people be losing their mind. But I'm like, yo, I'm an artist first, man. Like, I appreciate good art. You know, and I always have, you know what I'm saying? When I was super on my want to like cut people's throats off with my lyrics, I was doing myself a disservice by not listening to art that was like outside of my box. So I was caught up in that box. So, when you listen more and you have a tendency to like, kind of grow there, and you're comfortable in your own skin, you're able to, learn from, like, especially from the youth. Like, one of my valuable teachers is my older son, Isaiah, who's now making beats and writing rhymes himself at 17, which is insane, but I'm in the studio with him.
That's got to be a dope feeling, Rex.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's an incredible feeling to see. Like, I know for me, when I first went in the studio, I didn't rap over my own beat. I make beats, but he's rapping over his own beat.
Or just imagine being in the studio with your father. Like, I always wondered that, right? Like, so I didn't really, like, my dad was never really in my life, and I always wondered, like, I wonder if I had parents who really fostered my creativity, what would have happened? Yeah, right?
How it would have been
different. And everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad that I am where I am, but I have always wondered that. So that's just got to be, like, super dope for both you and him.
Absolutely. Like, I couldn't put it better. It's like, it's an incredible feeling. And I feel rejuvenated in being in that space and being able to sit back and just be a spectator for a moment and not interfere in his art, to allow his art to just manifest the way it manifests. And if he asks for my opinion, then I can offer it. But that's how I parent as well. I don't allow myself to be like, okay, well, this is where your path is going. You're smart enough and wise enough with some guidance, especially to be able to take your own path. Especially
artistically, though, at 17, to let him just kind of figure that out on his own, like you did at 17.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rex, before we wrap up and shit, because we got a show to do, we want to hit you early in the show. We brought your name up early in the show, and our engineer Jules randomly threw out that he actually quit smoking cigs because of you.
# Cold Turkey Warrior.
Remember you was doing that Cold Turkey Warrior, Rex?
That's super dope.
Jules, say what up to Rex real quick. On the mic,
Dick. Brother, peace. Yo, that brought a smile to my face. I'm glad you took those steps, man. That's an incredible feeling. I gotta say.
I'm still trying, but one
Nah,
day
me
at
and
a time.
Stiz, light that up and pass that.
Listen, you get there when you get there.
Exactly.
Your path is your path.
Yo, Rex, Things album out now. The Hunger Inside Never Gets Satisfied. We just wanted to give you your flowers, bro. You are just a super elevated person. I'm so happy you are in my life, bro. You are an inspiration to all of us out here.
Yes.
Go get that album. Go stream it, buy
Likewise,
it, do
please.
whatever. And blessings upon blessings, bro. And we'll talk to you very soon.
Peace, Rex.
Appreciate y'all. Bless up, yo.
Peace.
You already know.
Good interview.
I mean, who's better than Rex, though, for
Yeah,
real?
he's the man. Like,
Nobody.
He
Even
really
talking
is.
to him,
He really is,
he's got
bro.
a lot of good to say.
I'll tell
Positive
you.
dude.
Nobody better.
Shout out to my guy Biggs. Rest in peace, Biggs.
R.I.P. Biggs, man.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Biggs,
Biggs.
man. I remember Biggs first started coming around. Me and Biggs were boys, and Biggs would always tell me, like, yo, like, I'm really boys with Rex. And this is when I was really trying to come up, and I'd be like, shut the fuck up, Biggs. Like, stop it. He'd be like, nah, I'm telling you. And one night he hit me up, and he was like, yo, I'm going to an Ed O.G. show with Rex. Do you want to come? And I was like, fuck yeah. And that was the first night I met Rex, and I just was fucking
Dope.
blown away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like, it just meant so much for me being such a fan of hip hop and of Boston hip hop, like that. I just couldn't even believe I was in the fucking car with this kid. You know what I mean? And
Right.
like, he really is. And just
me tell you one
when
thing.
people are
Yeah,
so,
go.
well, I'm sorry, but when people are just nicer than they need to be, or you
Rex
know what I
is
mean?
humble as
Like,
they get,
just
man.
as humble as they get.
Knowing he's nicer than everybody, he's still humble. When when we made it official that Rex joined ST the Squad, what the fuck you think that did to me and everybody in ST the Squad?
You're like, uh-oh, better step
you
up,
better step
bro.
your fucking shit up, dog.
Yo, I feel like Rex is one of those people, right, that literally, and if you ask him, he might not say this, but to me, watching him rap, watching him write, it looks so effortless.
It is,
He
it is,
makes
it
it
is.
look so
Yeah.
fucking effortless.
I call
Like, that
him,
kid could just rap in his sleep.
We call him a rap machine.
Yeah.
Like, so
It's
he's
just amazing
just
to watch.
rap
It's amazing
all day,
to
all
see.
night. Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we have a track together, Rex and I, that I produce, and he literally wrote it in the car.
I believe
on
it.
the way to the
I
studio.
believe it.
And then
He
body
showed
it.
up late as hell.
I believe
I
it.
was worried as fuck that he wasn't gonna come.
All-
He showed up,
But
bodied it.
More
Yeah.
impressive
Like
is
one
that it's a
take.
body. That's
Yeah,
the
it's a
more
body.
impressive
It's a
part.
body.
It's not that you do it on the spot.
It's not
couldn't have been
a
happier.
rap that you wrote in the car. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a body.
It was insane. I can't believe it.
All I ever wanted was a joint. Oh, actually, you know what? He did bless me for my debut project, Spare Change. But I wanted to
Which
get
is
on a
crazy.
Rex project, and I did end up getting on a Rex joint. Right? I did the hook. And I got a verse on there.
that?
Never saw the light of day.
Ah.
Never
Where is
saw
it
the
now?
light of day. That kid's probably got so many records that have never seen the
a
light
million.
of day.
I got a few sitting around
Yeah.
that I did with Maroney at his crib one day, and then I got whatever. Everyone knows Lunch Table. If you're from out here, if you're not a fucking loser,
Yeah, go get Lunch
But,
Table, the
um,
That shit was
video.
dope.
But,
Superstar Snuck and
I
Rex.
love that.
Sis,
I
you
like
got a
that
joint
track.
with Rex. We did a freestyle with him, me, you, and Rex.
Oh, that's right.
All the way up.
All the
We
way
should- yeah.
up. That's right. You got one of them. I
Forgot about
started
that
with
shit.
and then went all up in that ass.
All up in
And
that
I
ass.
mean, all
And I
the
mean,
way
all
up.
the way up.
That shit's fire too.
Yo,
I forgot
Jules,
about that shit.
shout out engineer Jules, right? Because I forget sometimes because so when you're working in radio, there's no cameras. It's just audio.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when you're doing an interview, you can look at your co-host and say, all right, do you have the next question?
Yeah.
Is it going too long?
So when
Should
you were
we
doing that
wrap
during
up?
this Rex interview, I was like, "Why are you doing that? You know we're on
Yes,
camera
that's
right
right. I totally forgot.
Bro, it's
so
the
I was
first
like,
thing I thought of.
should we wrap up? Like, is it going too long?
So
and
now
Jules
when
looked
Rex
at me and
watches-
just shook his fucking head.
So now when Rex watches the video of this shit, he's gonna be like, "Damn, they was trying to get rid of me
Bro, he
from
was
like
on-
I wasn't.
from
He
like
was on
minute
for like
2."
two
wasn't.
minutes.
I know. No, I wasn't. I just wanted to make sure that it was tight and it was crisp
Nah,
and
we
that
good.
we weren't stretching it.
But
you
minute
know?
3, Stiz was giving the wrap up sign.
I don't know. We had too much of this shit.
Rex went on for 15 minutes. That was a
I
quality
swear.
calling from Rex.
I swear
though.
it's not like that. Thank you, Rex. That was a quality calling. All right, man.
get
So
into
we
it,
back.
baby.
Let's get into some stuff. So real quickly, let's talk. We kind of touched on it. Kanye has, he does this every every few months.
Yeah, always, yeah.
Probably has a bottle of Henny or something and
And
just
then
starts the
hits Twitter,
tweets start
yep.
flying. You know how sometimes you can look at someone's Twitter and it will say like 3 tweets in the past hour, 7
yeah,
tweets
yeah,
in the
yeah,
past.
yeah.
I went on his today and it was like 100 tweets in the past. Literally, it said
So-
100 tweets.
Okay, that makes
in the
sense
past
to me
24
because
hours.
I've only seen like 2 or 3 of these crazy ones. I seen the one where he was asking for an apology from a few
Drake
pe- a
and,
few people
J.
he was
Cole.
asking from apologies
Yeah, yeah,
from.
yeah.
And then I seen something about that he put a Jews over there spilling shit, making noise.
Oh no!
Fucking he built a fucking wall around his crib. Like there's all this weird shit going on.
Yo, that wall is crazy.
But what did I miss?
You showed me.
Because I know you probably skimmed through 90 of 100 of them.
Yeah, I did. I'm just gonna read one, and then I think you'll kind of get
where he was at.
get where he was
Just
at.
before you do it, what time a night is this? I'm assuming it was night.
This started, I think, like yesterday, kind of like evening-ish. But who knows where he's at?
LA
That could
could be
throw
LA
off the
time,
time.
whatever
Yeah,
it is.
exactly. And then has just gone on for the past 24. It just hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
But here's his latest one. He says 90% of the record contracts on the planet are still on a royalty. A standard record deal is a trap to never have you recoup. And there's all these hidden costs like distribution fees. Many labels put in their contracts to make even more money off our work without even trying. And he's basically been saying like, yo, I'm fucking done with, I want my masters basically. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, I think everyone should own their masters. Here was an interesting thing. Hit Boy, we've been speaking about Hit Boy. Hit Boy posted this on his Instagram today. It was a screenshot of that Kanye tweet, basically saying that the music industry is modern day slave ships. And this is what Hit Boy said. I haven't been a fan of Kanye on a personal human level since he told me face to face that he stopped picking my beats because I worked with Beyonce. This is after I produced N in Paris, Click, and a myriad of other songs / projects for him and his label Good Music in the 2 years that I was signed with them. This tweet is something I can agree with though. Universal Music has held me in what the last 3 lawyers I've hired have referred to as the worst publishing contract they've ever seen since I was 19 years old. I'm now 33 years old and have multiple Grammys, produced a lot of your favorite artists' biggest songs on top of turning in over 450 records since I first signed to Universal. They still don't have it in them to simply be fair. If they're doing this to me with all I've accomplished through hard work, I can only imagine the kids who don't have big placements and proper guidance. If I have to be the one to get blackballed for telling the truth and trying to set the next generation free, then so be it.
That don't even sound drunk. That was actually really well written and everything.
Oh yeah, that was Hit Boy being for real, like saying, you know what, I've been beefing with Kanye, but this is all real shit.
Oh, that last part you was reading was Kanye. Though.
Oh yeah, the first one, the first tweet, yeah. No, I know, and then
craziest shit I heard was that he was 33. I actually thought he was older than that.
Who, Hit Boy?
No, Kanye.
No. That one that was Hit Boy.
Okay.
Hit
That
Boy
makes way
saying
more
I
sense.
haven't been a fan of Kanye on a personal human level since he told me face to face he stopped
all
taking my
that
beats
part.
because
Yeah,
I work
yeah.
with Beyonce. Then Kanye posted a video. All it showed was the toilet. His Grammy was in the toilet, and he was pissing on it.
Yeah, I heard about that
Yeah,
shit.
he was pissing on
You
it.
seen it?
Yeah.
It was a video. He was literally pissing on the shit.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Let's see if he took it down.
Unfortunately,
I
a
don't
lot
think
of what
he
he's
did, but-
saying doesn't apply
There you
to
go,
a lot of
yeah.
young artists right now because a lot of them is not on major labels in the first place. A lot of people is out of necessity, out of whatever, the indie anyways.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people are relating to it. What he's saying is true. I'm just trying to say the majority of artists probably aren't relating to being on those type of crazy deals with majors.
And so, again, I think there is some truth to what he's saying, but
Yeah, there's a lot of
have,
truth to it.
I have saw. Here's the video, real quick.
And you can't flush it. It's a Grammy, so he clearly somebody had to pick that bitch up, clean the piss off it, and put it back in the thing.
Yeah, the poor Butler had to wash that shit. But I did see some people tweeting like, you know what, bro? Like, what about the people that are signed to Good Music? Let's see those contracts. What do those contracts look like?
Did he respond to that?
Nah.
Curious. That's a good fucking rebuttal though to him.
Yeah.
Even if you're just playing devil's advocate, it's good,
Yeah. And he, he's like, all the musicians will be free. He started posting his contracts, literally.
Yeah,
Posting his contracts.
He's bugging sometimes.
There was like
a lot of times.
10 pages of it.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't do that. That looks like there's like mad information on that shit.
Yeah. But it's very similar to the conversation that Joe Button is having, and
Right.
Joe Button is officially leaving Spotify. I believe their deal is already completed. There won't be any more Button on Spotify. And Joe's like basically like, yo, we're the ones creating this shit. Like, give us a fair piece of the pie. If we're bringing in 250 million, no, we don't want 20 million.
Right. Literally all
You know
they
what
are
I
is
mean?
the platform.
Like, yeah.
They do literally everything.
It's our intellectual property.
Right.
And that's an interesting thing, intellectual property. You know what I mean? Like something that you came up, like you wrote or I don't know, a meme. It could be anything,
Yeah.
really. Like, but you own that shit, and you should be paid if other people are using it. So
It's crazy that you use meme as as an example there, because
Remember
there's people that like create memes, and then obviously people just screenshot them and put them on their sites and then
Yeah.
their sites and then their sites, and like
You
if
have
you created
accused
that
me-
shit and millions of people see it because the top tier meme joints
Yeah.
pick them shits up, like there should be a
1,000%.
Yeah.
Like you have accused me on
Intellectual
this very
property for that
program
shit.
of stealing memes.
Absolutely, I know for a fact that you have. You've even admitted it. So, like, does that person get royalties from Stiz? Like, how does this shit work with memes? I don't know.
And if you remember the Lizzo song, Lizzo
that's
got
right.
sued from someone who made the meme. Someone
right.
made a meme that said, "Oh, I took a DNA test. Turns out I'm the baddest bitch," or whatever.
Yeah.
And Lizzo took that line, and that was the main fucking thing of her
And that's
song.
a weird one because there's no direct way to link the shit, like, other than it's the same
I
pretty
mean,
much
that's
line.
pretty. That's like a. I don't know. It's not like it's a random thing to say, right? Like that's a specific.
That's a very
Pretty
specific.
specific,
That's like a
but-
punchline to a joke.
So you know who I was
Exactly.
just gonna
So
say, you know who deals with this a lot of times is stand-up comedians. There's
Facts.
nowhere like I've watched a ton of docs on this shit where like, in music they actually got it covered as far as like songs being played and things like that. Like people do get their royalties and shit.
yeah.
Where there's nothing like that for stand-up comedians, right? So with the whole joke stealing shit, with like the Mencias and like
And the Rogan,
or
calling them
that,
out.
that
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
things like that. There's no way to like really. There's no system.
Yeah.
For shit
That's
like that. For
fucked.
stand-ups. Yeah.
That's fucked.
So you could be in the cut watching a fucking no-name performer love his joke and
Just
then
take it.
and then go rock with it at your fucking bigger performance or
Yeah,
something.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Intellectual property, baby. Yeah, so Kanye's been acting a fool. Very curious to see how this will play out with Kim, with your girl.
I don't know. We don't even know if they're together or nothing. Who gives
Yeah,
a fuck?
he posted a picture of a hoodie and it said "Kim is my lawyer" on the hoodie.
See, another weird ass. That's like some jewel shit. Like, what the fuck does it even mean? Like, right? Like, I don't even get it. Like,
You know what I want to do to Kim K though? I literally want to put every part of you in my mouth.
new drops?
New drops, who this, bro?
New drops, who this?
New drops, who this?
Yeah, I know we got a collection of
We
some
started
new
from the
ones.
bottom, now we here, bro. Like 20 drops. Fuck with us.
Hell yeah.
All right, what else is going on in the world?
Let's see. Let's
Hit
check.
the ducks.
Let's see what's going on with the stuff. Oh, also, Kanye did build a wall.
That picture is
real.
fucking crazy. You know what? Right now,
There's like no backyard.
I will put a picture. This shit, you said it best. It looked like a gerbil hole to get in.
Yeah, it's like
it
a fucking-
literally looks like a fucking gerbil house.
It didn't even give like space for a yard, nothing. It's like there's a fence. Just like imagine looking out your window and all you
It's
just see is like fence everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
See, if I had that money, I would have built a moat.
what's that?
Moats are what castles used to have around them. Like it was like a ditch all around it that had the water in it.
Okay, yeah,
And so
that's
you would
right,
have to
that's
cross
right.
the bridge
I like
to get
that.
to the fucking land.
That is dope.
Yeah, make a moat, bro.
Dope.
Come on, you Kanye West.
Yeah, and they have like some cannons and shit. Just
Fuck
to have
yeah!
it.
How you not gonna have cannons? You're fucking Kanye West. I'd have fucking mad old school cannons.
So you wrote in the thing that Cardi B filed for divorce. I had no idea this is true.
Yeah.
Kinda saw that one coming,
Yeah, I
right?
kind of saw that one coming too. I mean, I didn't think. Fucking Wiggy, I think on the show this morning was like comparing them to J&B. I'm
Get
like,
the fuck
no
outta here,
fucking
Wiggy. Come on.
shot,
What are we
guy.
doing?
He's like, yeah, they're like the modern day J&B. I'm like, no, not
The
at
modern
all.
day J&B is J&B.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. But you know what I will give? I mean, listen, I'm not behind the scenes, but from all the videos and pictures I see, Cardi does look like a pretty good mom. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
She's always with that child and stuff.
That
and there's
child
that
and
child.
stuff.
You know, that child
Yo,
and stuff.
when somebody that don't have a kid talking is mad funny. She's like with that like child and stuff. I don't know how that
I don't know.
works.
I don't know what you do with them. Fucking,
Yeah.
you put them somewhere and put on
Well,
Thomas the Engine.
congrats on
I don't
Offset not having to deal with a girl.
There's
for a
so
little
many videos of him like hiding his phone.
while. Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
saw-
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
And
some
I've
of
seen a
them
million
last
of
night.
those.
Yeah,
And then the ones
super
of her were always like her coming on stage and surprising them with like a fucking car or
Yeah,
like money or something.
I know. Jesus Christ. Why can't men like just, they always got to fuck up a good thing?
Come on, dog. You know what it is. It's
Because we love them. It's because we
because
love
them so much.
So much.
Told you, Patrice O'Neal already let us know about this.
Hey, you know what's funny? I saw that I didn't put on the doc, but I saw it. So the podcast with your everyone's favorite
Sleuths and whores.
the No Jumper one, right? So they came out and they put out a statement last week, and they were like, "Hey, listen, from now on, we're not going to say the real names of the people that we're throwing under the bus."
It's probably better instead of trying to remember to say the word allegedly every 3.5 seconds.
That, and because the tide started to turn, and the first person I heard do it was Joe Button. But he was basically like, "Yo, like y'all are tearing down black men." Like, you
And
know what I
it's-
mean? Like
it's
that's what
snitching
you're
at the end of the
doing.
day,
It
too.
is, yeah, pretty much.
And girls are just like wanting to fuck dudes just to fuck dudes just to say it, to go on the show and say it now.
Yeah,
It's like
facts. That's fucking gross. How soon till I exhaust all the sounds on the soundboard?
No,
I would say probably 10 minutes.
We gotta set like challenges, right? Where it's like, do you think conceptually we could fit in all 20 of them and have them make sense?
Conceptually,
throughout
yeah,
a
they
whole
have to
episode
make sense. It
without
has to
just
be
smashing it for
I
no
think
reason.
so far I'm on a good roll.
So far,
So far, I'm
they
on a
all
good
made
roll. They've
sense.
all made sense.
Yes. I don't know how we're gonna. Oh yeah, you even were able to squeeze in put her in my mouth and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm
All
out here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, man. So yeah, those girls are officially not gonna say names anymore.
Yeah, fuck them bitches anyways though.
Yeah.
I just don't like what they do.
Yo, Corona is once again ruining my fucking life because the best candy ever invented, and yes, I am talking about Peeps.
You're so whack.
Dude,
Weirdo.
what
We
the
do-
fuck, bro? Peeps are so delicious.
We do this every year
We do
with
this
the
every
candy
year.
corn and the Peeps.
Oh, that's right. Candy corn's gonna be coming pretty soon
It's
too.
like, I hope not. Who even buys? I don't even want to have.
I
that corn.
do. The Just Born Quality Confections, the company that produces Peeps, says its holiday-themed marshmallow treats will not be in Halloween candy baskets this year, and they won't be in stores for Christmas
First of
either.
all, I thought they were an Easter thing, the Peeps.
Oh, that's a great
Right.
point. Yeah, that's a
Right?
great point.
So when you had put that link in there, I thought for sure it was the gross things you like, the carrot-looking things.
Yeah,
I just said the name of
candy
them.
corn.
Candy corn.
Candy
yeah,
corn. Yeah, no.
But Peeps, if you give me Peeps on Halloween when I'm a kid, I'm throwing that shit right back at you.
Throwing right in their fucking face.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
always
you.
like that, even as a kid. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? I'm not a marshmallow guy in general. I know it's like a mass thing supposedly in New England.
Nah, I'm
I don't
not
fuck
really
with
either.
fluff.
No!
No,
Nah.
Fluff is. I don't know.
Yo,
Fluff
put it
is
like this.
fucking
If
awesome.
That's where I
Fluff-
draw the line, man.
If
We
Fluff
disagree
was on that list of 60,
That would have been one.
I would have had Fluff on
That's
that.
where
bitch.
you would've
Oh
drew
no,
the
'cause I
line.
technically would
You
have probably
would
ate
eat
a
it, like,
sandwich.
yeah.
Somebody gave
You
me
were
two, and
starving.
I was
Peanut butter
hungry. I'll
and
eat that
Fluff,
shit.
bro. What the?
It's
Nah,
classic.
I'm not a
That's fucking
marshmallow.
OG.
So good.
That's OG sandwich fucking talk right there.
He's weird.
Weirdo shit, man.
Yeah, nah, Fluff is so good. But the Halloween Peeps. So they're like little
All right.
Halloweens that are
Okay,
Peeps.
so I've never even seen.
I've never
That's
even seen
different.
those either. I've
No,
never
they're
seen them
different.
either.
Okay, those are, I
I've never
think
seen
I've
them either.
They're pumpkin. They're jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, which are shaped like pumpkins, ghosts, and monsters. They will not return to stores until 2021. The company will skip Valentine's Day Peeps as
I thought
well.
they were saying they were going for good because nobody buys them. Shit.
Yeah, like the Easter ones are like the ducks or whatever. Right?
The suspension.
That's why they call
yeah,
Peeps,
yeah,
'cause
the
they're literally
rabbits. Yeah, they're
chickens
like,
or
yeah, they're like
whatever.
chickens
Right.
or ducks. Yeah,
Yo,
I don't
we
know
just
what
said
the
like
fuck
5
they
different
are, yeah.
animals.
They're like
They're like
turkeys,
chicken, turkey,
fucking.
ducks,
They're like
roosters.
buffaloes. The suspension was done to protect the health and safety of their employees during the coronavirus pandemic. I don't get how.
I don't get
mean,
that
what
at
the
all.
Fuck?
Don't get
Why
it.
is that fucking?
Makes 0 sense. So that means it's not true. Judge Judy taught me that.
Yeah, shout out Judge Judy. You know she makes killer money.
Mad bread.
Killer money.
She always says
Is
if
she
it,
still on?
yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yo, peep this. Peeps are especially popular during Easter. Before the pandemic, about 5.5 million Peeps were produced every day.
That's not true.
That's roughly 2 billion Peeps a year.
Not even
Some of us
true.
That's
actually
true.
not believe this
That's
at all.
what- no,
It's not
but
true.
aliens are coming, but he doesn't believe that
It's
2
not
billion
true.
He's like,
Peeps
there's no
a
way.
year.
Let me put it like this. They're not at Market Basket or any of the stores or Stop Shop. You don't see them in the aisles,
I
right?
see them.
Even the candy aisle.
I
it's
see
not
them.
there. So other than a supermarket or a Walmart, where else would you see them? They're not in CVS's, Walgreens.
I see
where
them in
are they?
all these places.
No.
But not seriously.
No,
that's
no,
what,
no.
that's
I'm
what
not,
they're reporting.
I'm not talking about seasonally. I'm talking about
all
right
year
now.
round, all year round. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying, yeah.
They're not making
Nah, I don't.
that.
Maybe
None
I
of
don't
those
know. Maybe
numbers
I don't know
are
if I
true.
changed mine. I don't know. That's what CNN is saying, bro.
That's not true.
5.5 million peeps every day. 2 billion a year.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's some other ones. The pause in production also applies to the company's Hot Tamales and Mike
remember
and
Hot
Ike's.
Tamales? Those were dope. Oh, that's the same company,
And
huh?
Mike and Ike's.
I used to fuck with Hot Tamales heavy when I was a
What do
little
those
kid.
taste like? Cinnamon?
They're spicy.
Yeah, like big red gum.
Like big red gum. Anybody ever get you with the lick the big red fucking gum wrapper and stick it on your forehead?
I kind of remember it now that you say that.
Fuck
And
Billy
then what,
fucking.
what they do? They whack you in the head? Is that what it is?
Yo, I forget. I forget if it
I'm trying
burned
to
or if they
remember.
just punched me in the face. I forget what it was.
Nah, they punched-
Either way, I
Nah.
fucking hated the outcome. I know that.
This was looking up.
Fuck
they,
you, middle
traumatized.
school.
They punched him in the gut and they ran away and just
I was
fell
like,
over.
oh, I'm never doing this again. I fucking hate you guys.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that trick was. Yeah.
And
Stiz blocked
what
that
did
shit
they
out of his
do?
memory, man. He's like,
Totally
I don't
forgot.
remember.
That's what they did. They punched you in the face.
Yeah, they punch you in the face, knee you in the stomach, and run.
Kick in the shin.
Oh.
Yo, what is it,
That is
Stiz?
so
You got a new
hilarious.
impression I heard about?
Yo, I've been working on my Denzel.
Why though?
Because I think a good Denzel is probably like the best one you can have.
All right, so I am glad that I haven't seen it yet, because I want this to be official.
All right, ready? King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Yo, that shit was just
was so bad.
Stiz Grimy saying King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Wait a minute.
Why? Why the accent though?
Hey.
Do you think
Hey.
do you think the voice sounds like him? Is that what it is?
Maybe
He's trying to
I've been
deepen his voice.
I've been really trying.
Yo, so
though.
ever
It's
since
so
we had
good.
Dave Russo on here, Stiz been in front of the mirror like King Kong.
Who can I best impress?
Yo, what the-
Impersonate.
Who can I best impress?
impressed.
I just made
Yeah,
that.
that
Up.
was
Anybody got any impersonations they can do?
Fuck, I wonder.
I could do Joe Pesci.
Do him. Do it.
What do you mean I'm funny?
All right, I'll give
Better,
it- I'll
it's
give it-
better than Denzel.
better than my Denzel.
I might.
But you can't see my face, so.
Hey,
Hey, you can do that for anybody. Hey, I'm Liam Nielsen.
All right, I'm really gonna work.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
really gonna work
so-and-so,
on the
yeah.
Denzel.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I don't-
Tom Brady.
I don't think I have any good impressions.
Can you do?
I'll have to think. If I think of
Chris
one, I'll do
D'Elia?
it next up. Nah, I just look in the
Yeah,
camera.
I touch little girls.
Nah, the Chris
That's what I
D'Elia-
do.
The Chris D'Elia impression is just a still shot. That's not a.
I
video.
take little girls to downtown. That's how I get down, bro. That's my
Right.
Chris D'Elia impression.
We're like 6-7 drops.
I'm
in.
pretty good. I'm going pretty good. All right, yeah. So fucking R.I.P. peeps. Fuck Corona. Seriously.
So Patrick Mahomes asked his girl to be his wife.
All right, Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback
Quarterback
for
of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Keep in mind, his kid is I'm going off the
Let's
topic.
find
He's
out.
like
Let's find out.
23 probably or 24 years, whatever. He's dumb young. He's
young.
worth. I want to say his 10-year deal he signed is over $500 million, possibly, right?
Mm-hmm.
$500 million. Ask a girl to marry him.
He's
You
25 years old.
fucking idiot.
So you think he's too young? 25.
Fucking idiot. Why the marriage? Why the piece of paper?
Maybe he's been with that girl since high school or some shit.
And then on social media, he's acting all like, I'm so nervous to ask her and this and that. Like, nervous? Who the fuck's going to say no to the $500 million in the first place?
why
Like,
do you hate love?
That's not love, yo. I mean, they know they could love. They could be in love. What the
They
fuck?
could love.
I don't know them. They could love. I don't know them. I'm just saying that he's the dumbest fucking idiot in the world, though. Don't ever do no shit than that, like, under, like, 30, yo. If
Under 30?
I'm saying if you're a fucking professional athlete or musician or something, there's zero reason for you to get married.
So you think she's out with half in 5 years?
Easily 5 years, yeah.
I won't lie. A big part of me,
Smash the under on that.
smash the under. A big part of me, you know, and I've been for the most part conscious about this decision, not getting married or having a kid yet, has been like my financial situation. Because I'm like, man, like I'm just, you know.
I thought it was because
feel
you
like
couldn't find a girl to lay with you.
Well, that's the other part of it. But
Right.
I'm working on that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if I did have $500 million and I had the girl that I loved, yeah, fuck it, let's do it, baby. Let's have a couple kids and let's get married. I'm with it.
Absolutely wilding.
I'm so with it.
Now, when you say
If I love the girl, if that was like my partner,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
at the time, you know, I know feelings change, but you know,
Okay.
at the moment, if that was really my girl, like I'm with it, yeah.
so dumb. You said you're working on it. So speaking of you working on it, I called Stiz the other day. Actually, it was actually a FaceTime. I talked to Stiz for maybe 5 minutes straight on on a FaceTime before.
This wasn't on the doc.
Before he
Wait a minute.
before he decided to tell me, oh yeah, there's a girl in the room, like this girl. Sam, I don't know if you know the protocol, right? When dudes are talking.
I know. I was hoping.
You gotta let me know from the jump that there's another person in the room, let alone another girl. Or I mean, a girl.
And then snuck all super loud. It's like, is wifey with you? And I'm like, it's just a girl.
Well, because I noticed that you was holding it a certain way, and I was like, wait,
you caught that, right?
I was like, is wifey? So and you like I called her wifey.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's pretty funny.
But yeah, I mean, so I'm literally, I could have said some outrageous shit, right?
I know,
and it's just like
I know.
5 minutes in, Stiz is like, oh yeah, she's right, she's next to me, like.
I know.
Didn't even.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Didn't
but
even
sometimes,
intro her, nothing.
No,
just,
I know. I didn't even do the intro. I should have did the intro. That's my bad. But sometimes I feel like it can be weird when you pick up the phone with your boy in front of a girl and you're like, "Hi, Snuck, you're on speakerphone." Hint, hint, wink, wink.
That's weird too, but it's also
No, of
weird.
course, there's a way to do
if
it.
you answer the FaceTime and I'm like, all right, Stiz, so top 5 anal scenes for Stuck on Stuff.
I'll be like, all right, Riley Reid, number 1.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, Riley Reid, I'm putting her into my top porn stars.
It's just,
was watching a few clips.
It's just the code. You got to let somebody know if there's other people in the room if you're not on a non-speaker or FaceTime.
And to be fair too, like the conversation was clearly like podcast related, and I was like, oh, this is like,
yeah, I think it was
this is
actually
gonna
YouTube TV related.
Yeah,
or
it was like
something,
YouTube TV, and I was like, no, this seems pretty safe. If I felt it
This
starting
seems
to
safe.
veer,
Never think it's safe if
I
I'm
know,
on FaceTime.
yeah.
'cause
People get in trouble.
Yeah, I was probably drinking. You never know.
But yeah, if I felt it was starting to go, I definitely would have been like, hey, by the way, you're on speakerphone right now.
Super hotbox to say that.
But yeah, we were watching the football game. Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah.
The foosball.
Because I have to
foosball.
say, bro, Cam looked
Foosball.
pretty fucking good out there.
Cam looked pretty good overall.
Cam looked
I don't like
pretty
him.
fucking good out there.
I don't like him holding a fuck.
Running the ball?
He holds it too long when he does the fake to the running backs.
Mm.
He holds it, and I just feel like they're gonna get lit up doing that shit. But
You think he's going to get lit up at some point
Both.
running the ball like that?
both, yeah. But overall, it was good to see. Like all the numbers was good. I was happy with the game. I'll take the W.
I felt like it was just refreshing.
It was,
It just
man.
felt refreshing after the Brady stiffness. And listen, I know Brady's the GOAT, but
Yeah.
it just felt stiff, especially towards the end.
Yeah.
And to see Cam come out there just swagger, just full of energy, just fucking like.
And so the same reason I'm not gonna wild out that we won week 1. I'm not gonna wild out that Brady lost week 1. He's
Didn't
fucking
have the best
Tom
game, though.
Brady and has
Didn't
like
have
the
the best game.
best squad in the
Threw a
fucking
pick
NFL right now.
pick six in the past 3 games he's played.
Yeah,
Pick
I mean,
six.
you know, he's the fucking GOAT. I'm not worried about
You
him at
don't
all.
think at all that his age is starting to show at all?
I think people blame it on age. I think he's as fucking sharp as ever, yo. I just think when he has people that are on this,
It's a new team,
it's not
new
Jules.
coach.
It's not Jules out there and
Yeah.
Gronk and like
They
Danny
barely
when
even played Gronk though.
Yeah, nah.
I was trying to show Shorty. I'm like, Gronk's on that. I'm like, yeah. We're
People
like looking
think
for
that
like 40 minutes.
Gronk
Like,
is
where the
that
fuck is Gronk?
Gronk is one of the greatest blockers of all time. Like Gronk is out there and he knows how to block for Brady. So when people are like, oh, Gronk only caught 2 balls, it's like
Okay.
probably only threw it to him twice because he's a fucking amazing at blocking and shit. Like
okay.
that's what tight ends do. Just schooling you a little on tight
No,
ends.
you're the sports guy. You're the sports guy.
I'm not, but I'm maybe compared
Between
to
us.
you.
Yeah, between us.
But I'm a football head, and like, yo, I'm hearing crazy shit about Gronk. Yeah, I know. On the EI and shit, they were saying he looks slow a little and skinnier and all this shit, so he should be faster. But whatever.
And Cam called into the Greg Hill show on Monday.
I missed that shit, and I wanted to hear it. How did that go?
You can always go back and watch it on weei.com or
Yep.
listen. But Greg asked him about running the ball and if he thought at some point that was gonna get him caught up or whatever. And he said, "Yo, listen, whatever it takes to get that W. If I feel that there's a fucking opportunity, that I'm gonna take it."
I do think they're gonna
just
try
telling
to air it out a little this week, though, and see.
And they're playing
Seattle.
a better, they're playing a better team, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to switch some things up. This ain't the fucking.
What
Dolphins.
about the Miami Dolphins player snatching his chain at the end of the game? Did you catch that?
Yeah, I saw that. I just remember watching it and.
I said at the beginning of the game, right? I was like, "Yo, why is his chain just dangling out like that?"
Yeah, some
I've
dudes
never
ball
seen
out
that
like
before.
that. See, it just depends what side you're on or who you have on your team. Like when when we had Aqib Talib, and you know what I'm saying, like he's a chain snatcher, I believe. And like,
Really?
like
I didn't even know this
it
was
like,
a thing in
yeah,
football.
Yeah, it's like
No, it's a thing on the streets, but I didn't know it was a thing in like football.
Like I'm an Aqib Talib guy. Like I love shit like that. But
It is kinda
But when
grimy.
they try to do it to
I love
your
it.
guy, you're like, fuck him,
Yeah,
kill him.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
all right.
And in general, I don't even think you should be rocking jewelry out there.
I agree. Or at least tuck it in at the very fucking least. But
Yeah.
I don't think you should be wearing jewelry out there.
Yeah.
Just really quickly, predictions for how do you think Patriots are going to wind up this season? You see
It's
them?
so tough to tell right now. And then because of the weirdness of the no crowds, like games that I originally saw them losing, like maybe KC, this week Seattle, they potentially could squeak one out. I mean, I don't know. Like
10-6.
I don't know if they can hit double digits, but they fucking better because I have a bet going. I'm gonna lose.
Yes!
I'm gonna lose everything if they don't.
Yes! Snuck's going to lose his shirt. Let's go, Cam.
Yeah, let's just say they better hit over 9.
And then what about Brady?
Yeah. They'll be double
digits?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, so you're more confident in Tampa than you are on Patriots.
Yeah,
for
they have
sure.
the greatest player in the history of football.
All right. And then real quick, Celtics are now in the Eastern Conference Finals. We had game one the other night.
That block.
Tatum gets fucking takes it to the hoop in the final seconds, gets fucking
That
one of the
fucking
best
block,
blocks
man.
I mean, literally, like.
I feel like nobody's trying to talk about the block because it was our guy. Like he got fucked up
Yeah.
on that block, and that was the illest.
But I
block
heard some
ever.
people make what I thought was a good point, and I don't know if you'll agree, but they were like, it's not so much that the Celtics blew it, it's just that Miami just fucking stepped up and really, got it done in the end,
Yeah, I don't know. Kemba finally fucking hit a shot or two
that
at
jumper.
the end. and then-
Yeah, that was really pretty. But Tatum had a wild three.
You got to
at the
win
end.
those games where we dominated them for the most part.
Up by 14 in the
just meaning
fourth.
we
Yeah.
looked, I guess, like the better team throughout most of that game. You got to win those fucking games, man. That was a quote unquote home game. I know those don't make sense.
Yeah, so I had to crack and get the YouTube TV, man.
Good
I
thing,
couldn't-
'cause
could not do it. Not with the Celtics, the game 7 a couple nights ago, and then that Sunday was the Patriots. in
Yeah, and
Tampa.
I mean, you work
It's
at
like, I
the
can't
EI,
not have
so like
TV.
it's football season. Celtics in the playoff.
you're
Like you got to kind of know what's going on, obviously.
Yeah, facts. Absolute facts. Yo, this is fucking scary.
What's that?
Last week in Alston, Massachusetts, a woman was crushed to death by an elevator.
Shut the fuck up.
She lived in the apartment building. She lived on, one of the upper floors. She had like a big package. She was
what
I have
he-
a big package.
I didn't know if to hit her with that's what she or he's. All right.
I'm gonna hit him with this real quick. So she got the package. She's trying to push it into the elevator, bro. This is fucking horrible. R.I.P. to this poor
Jesus
woman.
Christ.
She's trying to push the package into the elevator. She got like her body halfway into the elevator. The elevator just comes crashing down and just fucking crushes her, bro.
So like meaning the elevator door was open,
yes.
and so she was putting shit into
and
it.
then it just went down, and so
Like
the
a cable
top-
snapped or some
yeah,
shit?
something happened, and so she's in there, and that top of that elevator just goes, and she gets crushed between the floor and the top of the elevator.
She got halved.
Died. I think she kind of got halved.
R.I.P.,
But
man.
that made me think, right? And every morning I
crazy.
go to work and I drive over the Tobin Bridge. Every morning you're on a highway.
You
or
always think of
you're-
shit like that when you're on a bridge.
I
or
just
even an
wonder,
elevator.
like, how many things out here in Massachusetts, like infrastructure-wise,
Up to code?
are up to code. Because
mean,
I bet if we really knew
I
the
know-
exact numbers, we wouldn't
know,
be too fucking.
Technically, I think they all get like hit up annually or whatever and checked, and when you're on the elevator, it's like
you see the thing.
it's
yeah,
been
like,
checked
Tom
September,
fucking checked it. Yeah.
whatever, what year it is, and it's got to be every year. They got to be checked, but a year's kind of a long time, like for an elevator. What if they check it and like 3 days later something starts slipping and it's a whole nother year? Elevators freak me the fuck out. Like
Yeah.
I'll go on them, but
You know what
I
I hate?
love it. I always make sure I have a phone and everything. when
Are
I'm
you
home.
afraid of heights?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you really?
Hell yeah.
I am petrified of it. It's my number one fear.
It's the most
heights are
it's
my
the most
number one fear.
unnatural thing other than marriage is high
Other
as
than
humans
marriage?
as humans being mad high like that.
I agree. So on the elevator thing, you know what I really hate is elevators that are on the outside.
Glass?
That they have the glass and they're on the outside. The Hyatt in Cambridge.
I recently went to a
has
wedding out
one.
in Boston and it was like overlooking the water and shit. And they were like, all right, we're gonna head on up to the room to party and fucking that shit was all glass. I'm like, nah,
I
this shit
hate
sucks.
those fucking
Hate that shit.
elevators, bro.
I'm all set.
Just like I hate stairs, the see-through stairs I call them. They don't have the backs, so it's just the stairs. It doesn't
Yeah,
have the
fuck
back.
that.
Right, so you see through the
Yeah,
stairs.
fuck all
Oh,
that
I
shit.
hate those fucking.
I don't
things,
like being
bro.
on roofs of like building tops and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
roofs,
yeah.
I won't go close to the edge. I should.
Which is funny, right? Because it just shows you how the mind works. Because I did roofing for when I was like 21 or something, right? And I did it for like 2 years. And after like 3-4 months, I was flying up 40-foot ladders. I was cleaning
Yeah.
gutters of like fucking skyscrapers
There's-
in Boston.
there's
and,
probably
and I
something to
wasn't
that,
as bad, you know?
where you get a little
used
used to
to
it,
it.
but
Yeah, but now that I haven't
fuck
done it for so
that.
long, I am petrified of heights.
Yeah, and it's also,
petrified.
I do think it's an age thing too. The older you get with shit like that, it's weird. Like when I was a little kid, I'll fuck with probably any roller coaster or whatever. And then like,
Do you
5-10
like
years
roller
ago, I
coasters?
went on fucking, I don't know if it was Spider-Man or whatever it was. And I was like, yo, all set.
Yeah.
I never went on
I
another
would-
one. Yo, I was too
If
shook.
if we were to go to Six Flags tomorrow, I probably wouldn't go on any of the roller
I don't think I'd
coasters.
go on any roller coaster. I'm too shook now. It's mad
Yeah, me
weird.
too.
It's like, I don't know how to describe it because I was all about it when I was young. The only thing I could think, and I might have said this before here, is that I was just used to Canopy Lake Park.
Yeah,
And they just
I
have
know.
the yellow
cannonball,
corkscrew,
the corkscrew,
and then the white joint.
Yeah, that was.
So when
it.
I went to a real theme, like not real, you know, a Six Flags,
serious, it's
like
there a lot
yo,
worse.
I was not prepared for this shit. I'm all set with none of that shit.
All right, we're already kind of like 50 minutes in. Let's go. What else do we got? Roy
Damn, we bodied.
Jones said he made a mistake for accepting the Tyson fight. I mean,
Yeah,
we've
he
kind of
did.
been saying
He
this.
said he
but
might have. Click that link because
I got
like
you.
it's not you know, it's never like what the headline
headline
is.
says, yeah,
but
yeah,
it does
yeah.
have some shit in there like what the fuck, man. You click on that?
Here we go. Tyson. Roy said he's
Open
still
it.
Mike Tyson. He's still one of the strongest, most explosive people who have ever touched a boxing ring. If anything, excuse me. If anything, I made a mistake going in with him. He's the bigger guy. He's the more explosive guy. He's going to have all the first round fireworks, not me. I do have first round fireworks, but he's known for more first round fireworks than anybody to ever touch boxing, other than maybe George Foreman.
But peep this. The like director of the whole shit, his name's Andy Foster. He keeps shooting down the notion that like the fight would
Oh,
be
of
a
course.
true like
yeah,
you know
the promoter.
well, he's shooting down the notion that it will be a true boxing. People are excited because they want to see a knockout, right? And this
Apparently,
guy's,
there's
this guy's
no-
basically saying like, "Yo, this not supposed to be like that. They're supposed to be basically showing off like their boxing skills,
Yeah.
almost like a spa, but with a real
Apparently, there's a
person.
no knockout rule.
Yeah,
That's what
but-
I'm hearing. Let me check that.
But
Let me
this is
check
the
that.
thing, though. But the quotes from Tyson and even Roy too said that like, "Yo, like once we get in there,
That's
like,
what I don't
you know
think
what
they're
I
going to
mean?
be able to help it.
Yeah, especially Tyson.
I don't think they're
Yeah.
going to be able to help
Yo,
it.
I cannot wait for this shit."
Yeah, when is that going down?
The fight between Tyson, 54 years old, and Jones, 51, was originally planned for September before
That's
COVID-19.
right, yeah.
Restrictions led to the bout being pushed back in the interest of attracting more fans. But Jones and Tyson continue to do their best to sell the idea that this is a fight worth the time of fans who tune in.
Wait a minute. I think I.
All right, so this is what Jones said. This is the quote from Jones. When it comes time to fight, we're going to fight.
Yeah.
If it comes down to bite, we're going to bite. He's throwing
Ooh,
shots.
he's got shade.
Whatever
Yeah,
has to happen
shade.
is gonna happen. That's just what it is. Now you know they gotta say that shit to get buys, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
them dudes that's giving them the bread or the insurance companies, whatever, is like, yo, no knockouts. Dudes are in their 50s, but
But I don't think, yeah.
dudes
You
legit
see
boxers
Tyson,
boxing in
bro.
their 50s
yeah,
for
yeah,
real.
for
real.
sure. And yeah, so I guess that's what there isn't technically a no knockout rule, but they're saying they can exhibit their boxing skills, but I don't want them using their best efforts to hurt each other. They're going to spar hard, but they shouldn't be going for a knockout.
My man, it's like you said when we very first brought this shit up on the show. Like,
Tyson literally
take
gets
my
erect.
fucking money.
Oh, yeah,
like,
take my money.
I don't care if
Take
they
my
say
money.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
them just not even hitting each other or them knocking each other out. Take my money
I
because
wanna see
something,
Tyson, yes.
anything could happen because of that X
Yeah.
factor of Tyson.
Facts.
Gotta peep it.
Facts.
I cannot
facts,
wait for that
facts.
shit.
So the Patti LaBelle Gladys night
That
versus
happened.
happened. Did
So I
you
forgot.
watch it?
Nah,
I didn't watch
a second of it. I
Yeah.
thought I would. Completely forgot it was on. I think
Yeah,
it
I
was a
completely
Monday.
forgot. Yeah.
And so Monday Night Football started. You know I watch Raw. There's like a bunch of shit going on. I was not peeping it. And it's not till late night that same night, because you know how quick they are.
Yeah.
The memes started coming. And I saw mad good. They were mad funny. Patti LaBelle memes and shit. And so I kind of watched that battle through like meme version, quick videos
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. I kind of saw some tweets.
I don't know
about
who
it.
won, but.
So do we
And
know?
hold
who,
on, you told me numbers wise, and we were talking about this
supposedly
shit.
it was the second highest like tweeted about battle.
Tweeted
of
about?
versus. Yeah, they got a shit ton of impressions, bro. Like,
I told you I had a weird feeling about that. There's some old heads in these fucking versus battles. Like you see them in the comments. Like people will watch that shit.
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
they did that
that's-
as an experiment to see. You got
that's classic. That's classic shit. But yeah, I didn't watch.
I
it.
didn't
Do we
watch
know
it.
if there's another one planned or anything like that?
I haven't heard any rumors about the next one. I feel like they've been waiting a week or two before they start getting throwing things out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now that they're more official and they're like in the same room and shit.
Yeah. I heard someone came out like a superstar. Who was it? Patti LaBelle,
Snuck.
maybe?
Oh.
Snuck, superstar. No, not Patti LaBelle. She was in it. Someone of their stature.
Of their kind.
So did you see this? Someone threw out the idea. It was like a comedian maybe or something, and was like, "Yo, Trump and Joe Biden should do a debate, a 3 to 4 hour debate, and let Joe Rogan moderate." Trump immediately tweeted back and said, "I'm down."
That might be the only thing Trump's ever did that I like, is say I'm down to do that. Now, zero chance your man Biden does that.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking retard, by the way, that dude Biden.
You see him with the
that
Despacito
shit
thing?
that you posted with the Despacito shit.
For Spanish Heritage Month yesterday, he comes out and plays Despacito on his phone.
And so real shit,
so bad.
Trump is legit, and you know how dumb his followers are. Trump is legit posting that same video of Biden
And then putting it
playing Fuck the Police.
Yeah.
And that's legit lying to the people
I know.
and doing what he accuses people of every day of fake news.
Did you see
It's
Trump was
crazy
caught
to
on
me.
tape? He was literally caught on tape by this guy. He's an author, Bob Woodward. He's putting out a book. He's the guy that brought down Reagan. President Reagan was the guy who ended up getting that guy in fucking trouble. He's got Trump on tape in February saying, "Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna downplay the coronavirus.
I heard it.
I'm gonna downplay it."
I heard a couple seconds of that on Twitter, yeah.
And so, I don't
But
know.
just
It's
how
crazy.
outrageous. So I don't know what's more outrageous. Like Trump retweeting the shit with not the song Biden is doing. This, you got to understand.
And his followers believe it.
I'd say the majority of his followers think that's a real video, right? So there's that issue. Then this fucking moron, Biden.
Playing
No matter
Despacito.
wherever he goes, he's like, well, he'll say something. If it's like a black church or something, he'll like
Come
do
out to like,
he'll like, oh, what's
Kanye,
black,
yeah,
and then he'll
yeah.
do some what he thinks is black.
And politicians are known for that. They used to say that Hillary Clinton used to do that when she would go to southern states for rallies. That
Of
she would,
course.
she would have this accent,
southern
all of a
twang
sudden.
or
She would
some
have
shit,
a southern
right?
twang. Yeah.
My man, he goes. What was this place? This Spanish place. Where was he at? Do
Don't
we
have
know?
the details.
Anyways,
There was some
the podium he was at had like Spanish lettering on and
Yes.
shit. Maybe I don't know what it was.
and like
but-
a Spanish singer introduced him. And
So he gets up there and he hits play on Despacito,
Yeah,
the
it's
most
bad.
unfucking Spanish song in the world.
so
It's
bad.
Justin Bieber. Yo, it's the worst thing in the world.
Let's see if I can.
It's like when Trump was like, yeah, like I like Taco Bell.
I
Like
was just
shout out to
thinking
my
that.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
what the
I think
fuck
it was
does that-
Cinco de Mayo, and he posted a picture of him eating
Yes.
a taco bowl. and
Yes,
he's
that's what it
smiling.
was.
He's smiling with the.
And he
with
was
the
bumping
Taco
Cinco
Bell.
de Mayo, link in the bio.
Yeah, go get that. But yeah, yo, this was just so wild. All right, here we go.
Guy sucks.
I just
yo.
have
I feel
we go.
bad for you voters,
He
man.
comes out.
I just have one thing to say. Hang on here.
Hold on, let me fumble with
He's
my
fumbled
phone.
with
here.
his phone.
All right.
If you're just a regular voter in that crowd, what are you thinking? Like,
This is the first time I'm hearing about this, by the way.
I'll tell you what, if I had the talent of any one of these people, I'd be elected president by acclamation.
right. Yeah, he
No.
has no chance against the bully. I'm saying that right now.
I'm not there with you yet. But here's the crazy part, and like we all know this, but like let's just say it out loud and really just say this out loud so we fully grasp what's going on. He clearly does not like that song Despacito. He's never listened to it in his fucking life.
Immediately when he hits play, he starts this little bop, like this little dance. Like he likes that fucking song.
Has no idea what they're saying.
No idea.
You know what I mean? Like literally.
What is the point of
it's,
doing that?
It's so staged. It's
the
so
weirdest shit.
Fucking grandstanding. Like it's just so I can't stand it.
It makes
I can't
no
fucking
sense.
stand it.
It makes no sense at all. It's the
Wake
weirdest
me up
shit.
in 2024, man. I keep tweeting it,
Nah,
bro.
it's only gonna
Wake
get
me up in
worse. Trust.
2024,
It
bro.
only gets worse
Thank
from
you.
here.
No, and then we got the October surprise to look forward to. So every election year before the election, they call it the October surprise, right? And in October, right before the election in November, usually that's when the big sweet fucking bombshells drop, right? So in 2016, that was when the Trump tapes came out of him saying that he'd grab him by the pussy, the Access
Right,
Hollywood
right.
tapes.
So they saved the
That's
good ones
also
for
when
right
the Hillary emails came out was
Yeah,
in
okay.
October, so they call it the October surprise. So
Okay.
I'm very curious what fucking next month is gonna bring. The bombshells that come out.
Well, I would give anything to literally have it be Joe Rogan in between those two and just no fucking.
I don't even know,
No
like-
fan. You don't even need fans or whatever they call. You don't need fucking. No, don't use the word constituents to try to throw normal people off. Don't just fucking have Rogan in the middle and these two just for pure entertainment and reality TV wise. It's a beautiful thing.
Christ.
Could be a beautiful thing. We are completely fucked.
I have dual citizenship. My biological father was from Canada. I believe I do have dual citizenship.
That's the thing.
I think so. I could be completely wrong, but I think I do. Or maybe I can get
I've
it.
been trying to go there for
Sounds
years,
made
man.
up.
Sounds made up. Still got to
My
smuggle
dad's
me in
from
there.
Canada. I think.
Yeah. I don't know. Does it matter where you were born or some
yeah,
shit or
I
no?
don't know.
I have no idea what that dual shit.
I don't know. But the point is, we're all fucked.
I'm just waiting for the aliens.
Yeah,
we're-
seriously.
Nah, we're super fucked.
Yeah,
yo.
Joe hit us up. Let's. I want to hit on this, and then I want to hit on one more thing before we wrap. Joe texted us all in a fucking frenzy. Oh, there's UFOs in New Jersey! Ah! Turns out it was a Goodyear blimp.
Goodyear blimp.
Relax.
But
There's no.
UFOs really were confirmed this weekend. I just don't have the link on me, so
No,
I'll
they
talk
weren't.
about it next
I think
week.
what
Yeah,
you're
they were.
talking about is
Some shit happened on another planet. They
Venus.
discovered it was Venus.
yeah, it was gas that was found in Venus, or it was something that is found in Venus. And
Yes.
when this thing is found, it's usually only found when there's molecular life. So like small fucking
Yep.
molecular life.
That's it. And I
but
read a
they
few
say-
different articles on it, and they were
But they
so
say they
on point.
can't confirm though that it's life, but it could be.
No, they
But it could
100%
be other. No,
confirmed
it
it,
definitely
so.
can't. Don't listen to this guy. But yeah, who knows?
confirmed.
We'll
It's been
see.
confirmed.
I do think though, if we do get confirmation of alien life out there, I think that will be it. That it's like molecular level life found, like small organisms or things like that. It's not going to be green people or intelligent.
Oh, I don't know
life,
if they're going to
you
be
know what
green people, but they're way more intelligent than us. The way that they can fucking do light speed instead
Tic-tac.
of fucking. Dog,
I'm
telling
not
you.
there. I'm not
How do you-
there. All right, and then to wrap up, why are you hating on my magic, bro? I'm trying to learn a new hobby.
First of all, why are you doing magic on Instagram stories? First of all, they're like.
Were you not
they're
impressed?
card tricks.
All right, I need to get better then. I think because I think I could do some shit.
No,
on
it looked
Instagram
it looked
stories
good,
that I
like
can-
meaning you performed it well, like it happened. The
I
trick
saw
happened.
that on the doc, and I'm like, oh, this guy. He didn't like.
When I read on the doc, I was like, Stiz doing magic tricks on IG.
on IG.
Like
on
I just
IG.
don't know like what like so you're sitting here, you're bored, you're like, I gotta throw some content on the story. What do I know how to do? Oh, fucking magic, clearly.
Yo, and if
how
you
have
can
I bagged
tell-
all these bitches throughout all these years? Oh, magic, of course. I fucking nail these whores with the magic. So you're like, I got a card trick for you. I got a 6 and a 9. I mean,
it was a 6 and a 9 too,
Yeah.
huh? That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Yeah, if you look at the video too, here's how desperate it was. If you look at my beard, like look at it, it's short now.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
beard was scruffy as fuck. So I
Yeah,
took
it
that
was rough.
video like a month ago. And I've been just sitting on that, waiting
Shut
for the
up,
right
did you?
time. And I thought last night at around 8 o'clock at night was the right time, baby. I
Jules,
dropped
that's
it on him like a
that's
fucking
real like attention whore type shit. When you sit on videos because you gotta wait till you're like mad lonely at the crib eating and like bored and you're like, fuck, I gotta throw something out there.
I need attention.
And it wasn't good enough for you that day you made it, but now since you got nothing else popping, it's like good enough.
Wait, nobody else keeps pictures or videos in the stash for when it's just like a slow time?
I keep memes in the stash, but that's mostly for group chat, and I
Yeah,
be
see, I
forgetting to
don't
send
post
them out.
memes.
Like,
I don't- I mean,
so I don't
I
post.
steal
but
them and I
my
reenact them.
My group chat with my boys is meme heavy, so sometimes I'll screenshot them and like, yo, my camera roll is insane with the memes, and then they build up so fucking
Yeah,
quick.
yo, my memes are crazy too. My memes are so.
Well,
I have a shit ton of memes in my camera roll. I gotta chill out.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
I
I
have
mean-
a shit ton of fucking memes.
I mean, you're a thief. You're a meme thief. So.
I am so a fucking meme thief. All right, so episode 75, Stuck on Stuff. Was that it? Everybody got any fucking burning desires that they want to address?
No, I just want to make sure.
Get out of here.
Ever since you dropped that video for to get us over 100 subscribers on YouTube, we fucking hit that and then some.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I just want to
That's
keep
right.
telling people because it's not just the visuals of the episodes that we'll put on there. It's like we're gonna be putting the clips and like the random shit too.
That's right.
So when you hit subscribe on the YouTube shit, make sure you hit the red thing so you get notifications when we drop the little clips and the funny videos and shit.
That's right, man. Go to youtube.com, Stuck on Stuff podcast. We're on there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit notifications.
Shout out
and
to Rex for the call-in.
Yeah, shout out to Rex for the call-in. Also, shout out our sponsor for today's episode, Isaac Remsen Photography. IsaacRemsenPhotography.com. He has a really dope poster. How would you describe, like a poster of like every hip hop artist pretty much out here?
It's like every New England hip hop artist that he personally has ever shot at a show.
Yes.
And it's fucking massive and it's insane.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have one. Snuck has one. You need to get
it's
one
crazy.
yourself. Go to IsaacRemsenPhotography.com. Grab that poster. He's got a couple different sizes on there. So support local artists. Thanks again to Rex calling in. Engineer Jules, thank you for holding us down as always and losing $1,500. We appreciate it. I am Stiz Grimy on everything.
Superstar Snuck on everything.
Daddy wasn't there.
Peace.
Motherfucking world. Ay.